Google just rebuilt its entire AI stack at I/O 2026. Gemini 3.5 Flash is now the default model in the Gemini app, AI mode in search, and the new Antigravity 2.0 platform. And Gemini CLI gets shut off in 30 days. Welcome to AI Evening News. Let's dive in. Here are today's main AI topics at a glance. First, Google's Gemini 3.5 Flash hits 76% on Terminal Bench 2.1 and runs 4 times faster than rival frontier models, with Google describing it as rivaling large flagship models on multiple dimensions. Second, it's now the default in the Gemini app, AI mode in search, the Gemini API, and the new Antigravity 2.0 platform. Third, Antigravity 2.0 ships today as a Go-based CLI with async agent orchestration and a unified harness across desktop and command line. The catch is that Gemini CLI is being sunset for free, pro, and ultra users on June 18, 2026, only 30 days from now. The bigger shift is that Google now sells an agent platform, not a chat app, and developers have exactly 1 month to migrate. First, Google added a new $100 per month AI Ultra tier with 5 times the usage limit of the AI Pro plan, plus 20 terabytes of cloud storage and a YouTube Premium individual plan bundled in. Second, the existing top tier got a real price cut, dropping from $250 per month down to $200, while keeping a 20x Pro usage limit, Project Genie access, and Gemini Spark. Most importantly, every tier, Plus, Pro, and Ultra, now ships with Gemini Omni and Gemini 3.5 Flash by default. The bigger shift here is that Google is treating premium AI as a YouTube-bundled consumer product, not an enterprise add-on. First, Google launched Gemini Omni Flash, a new generative video model that creates clips from any mix of text, images, audio, and existing video, with conversational editing in natural language. Second, it's free inside YouTube Shorts and the YouTube Create app, and bundled into every AI Plus, Pro, and Ultra subscription through the Gemini app. Third, every output carries a Synth ID watermark for provenance, with physics-aware generation handling gravity, fluid dynamics, and kinetic motion. The shift is that frontier video generation just hit Shorts at zero marginal cost, which puts real pressure on Sora and Veo's paid tiers. First, Anthropic moved Claude Security to public beta for enterprise customers, powered by Opus 4.7, the same model behind its top agents. Second, the closed preview surfaced over 500 production vulnerabilities across open-source codebases in just 2 months, including issues that had survived years of expert review. Third, it ships through the Claude.ai sidebar, with embedded versions inside CrowdStrike, Microsoft Security, Palo Alto Networks, SentinelOne, Trend AI, and Wiz. Anthropic's framing is that, quote, working software exploits will soon be much easier to discover. The bigger picture is that Anthropic is positioning Claude as a security researcher, not just a coding assistant. First, Malta and OpenAI signed a national partnership, giving every Maltese citizen and resident 1 year of free ChatGPT Plus. Second, there is one condition. Claimants must finish an AI literacy course built by the University of Malta, covering what AI can and cannot do at home and at work. Third, eligibility requires an active EU EID account, with the Malta Digital Innovation Authority running distribution starting this month. OpenAI's George Osborne framed it as intelligence becoming, quote, a national utility. The shift is that this is the first government-scale test of the OpenAI for Countries program, and other small EU states are likely watching closely. First, KPMG and Anthropic signed a global strategic alliance, putting Claude in front of all 276,000 KPMG employees across 138 countries and territories. Second, Claude is being embedded directly into Digital Gateway, KPMG's main client delivery platform built on Microsoft Azure. Third, tax clients and private equity portfolio companies are first in line, with KPMG named a preferred Anthropic consultant for PE deployments via the new KPMG Blaze offering. The shift here is that Big Four firms are no longer piloting AI. KPMG is committing every employee globally to a Claude-first workflow, and that becomes a benchmark every consulting peer has to answer. If today's signal was useful, subscribe so you don't miss tomorrow's briefing.